Peace and blessings, y'all. Okay, this is the Roundtable podcast show, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm from New York, Staten Island, New York. I got my own company, Cjune Production. We've been around for 13 years. I got a couple of movies and reality shows that I'm trying to put out for 2024. I live in Richmond, Virginia now, and I love my cast that we got and everything, and we just trying to make stuff more suitable and more presentable for this industry, because there's a lot going on in this industry, a lot of stuff happening, people stealing stuff. So basically, we learning the different stuff. So I want to introduce my co-host.
Hey y'all, so my name is Andrea, but my radio name is Drea Monique, and I've been into radio for a while now. I have my own podcast called Pretty Girl Antics, where it was just me and like girls talking about girl things. Let's see, I'm a mother, and I'm happy to be here with my co-host. I feel like celebrities are taking over a little bit in the podcast area, so I think it's good for normal people or, everyday civilians to kind of have their input as well, because a lot of times celebrities are friends with other celebrities, so they may not view or say how they really feel because they have some type of relationship. So I'm glad that we can all come together and basically, have our own perspectives on different things that's going on. So I'm excited about that.
Period. I agree with that.
Yes.
But hey everybody, if you can see me, my name is Amina, and my radio name is Amina Sahar. That's also my name on Instagram. I'm an educator in Richmond Public Schools. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a content creator, and I'm actually born and raised in Richmond. I'm also Moroccan American, so shout out to Morocco. And I really love what we have going on here at 97.3, and I also really love what we have going on this podcast. So yeah, just happy to be here and give my honest opinion. Like Andrea say, we're not backed by any black suits or big machines. We give you like real spill. Like we have no narrative or agenda that we're trying to push. So I'm just really excited to be able to chat it up with y'all.
All right. My name is James, aka DJ Jagar, the host of the Jagar Morning Show, and this is also my host. They are also my hosts on the show, and I'm happy to be here. I'm working on a lot of different things. I'm an entrepreneur. Got a clothing line coming out. I do film editing. I'm into the arts, dance, choreography. It's I've been doing this for a while. Been doing the radio show since 2019. So going on our fifth year. Fifth year.
That'd be good.
Thank you. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. So and I'm glad to be a part of this podcast, the Roundtable.
Okay. So we're gonna get into this podcast. We got a different topic. The first topic I want to get into before the Cat Williams. Let's talk about these aliens in Miami.
Wow.
This is what I want to know, because this is my first time hearing about this.
Right.
Y'all probably heard,
Yeah.
but I didn't. So can somebody explain that story?
First of all, I want to see the footage. Were there any footage?
So the only footage that's really left from the incident is the footage outside of the mall, which shows like literally over 100 police cars outside of it. So all the inside footage have kind of went missing. And also there's a lot of people. There were hundreds of people inside the shopping mall during that time. And they claim that they witnessed seeing like 10-foot tall disfigured creatures walking around. And some people were so afraid that they actually started opening fire on these creatures. So they were shooting at these creatures. The power got shut down in the area and at the shopping mall because the police were called. Not only were there 100 police officers out there for them, but they also had black choppers come in. But for some reason on the Miami news, they're basically saying like there were a group of black kids that were fighting and running around with guns. But a lot of the people who were witnesses inside of the mall have been posting videos on TikTok explaining like, no, I was shopping inside of Dick's Sporting Goods. Next thing you know, I heard people screaming bloody murder, and there were freaking 10 feet tall creatures walking through the hallways.
Well, my
and they weren't looking to attack neither. From what I heard, it looked like they were kind of like lost, like they just were there.
Yeah, my question is, okay, with all this technology, where's the footage?
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
But you see,
everybody pulling out their phones nowadays. There has to be something to prove. To show for what exactly happened.
That's just crazy to me.
Sorry to keep interjecting, but I've been following this story on TikTok. So there's been quite a few people who got footage on their phones, but they claim that they've been getting questioned because this happened New Year's Day. and they've been getting questioned by the authorities, and a lot of them had their phones confiscated or wiped for evidence or just for investigation purposes.
But they usually they showing stuff, they posting right then and there.
Right, yeah.
They didn't let, honestly, they had to be cleared to even leave out the mall. So, like, when they shut the mall down, every single person that left out had to be cleared first. So, nobody was getting out that mall without going through the police checkpoint.
But that's crazy because I never heard about this.
Yeah, I haven't heard about it.
It's because the news outlets aren't talking about it. The only reason why I know about it is because there's a few people who keep on pushing it along through the internet, through Instagram and TikTok. But like, no major newscasters is covering it the way that people are describing it. They're covering it as, oh, there was a mass shooting or a shootout, even though nobody got injured and nobody got shot. There was a mass shootout at the mall in Miami, but there's a lot of eyewitnesses that says otherwise, and I don't think they're saying it for their own health.
Okay. I'm gonna do my research on that.
Yeah.
Please, everybody,
this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Yes,
okay.
please.
I didn't hear
There's
about
YouTube
it.
videos. Look
And
into
we
it.
will definitely do. Well, next time we will have some
Maybe
more
update
information
Right,
on
the
that.
update, once we do our research.
Okay, so the big news. Cat Williams is up to what, 20 million screens?
Oh wow.
29 million in like 3 days,
The
I
most
want to
viewed
say.
interview of the
Okay.
decade,
Yeah,
arguably.
so that tells you how much of a hot topic
Okay, then
he
so
is right now.
everybody got their own opinion to this. So I'm gonna start off saying it's half and half to me because Cat Williams is exposing the industry and plus exposing people that's stealing people art and everything. Because like I said, with me, when I first came out with the Builder movie, I got a couple of things stolen from me and never been recognized for it, but it's all good. But what y'all think about Cat Williams? Do y'all think he was right or he was wrong with this?
I think that it was a great thing for him to expose the industry. A lot of people get into the industry because what they want to be. Singers, actors, ball players, or whatever. I feel like you shouldn't have to do or degrade yourself to get to another level in the industry. You shouldn't have to, you know what I mean? Like he said, what's that dude, Harvey Weinstein, wanted to suck his dick.
Yeah.
And I say that on I'm just being real, wanted to suck his dick.
Yeah.
So, why? Why? It's like in these big people. I'm like,
I heard Weinstein has an appetite for chocolate, so yeah, he definitely liked this.
Well, you should see it. You see. Have you seen his face?
Yes.
How do he look? Look
Yeah,
like he's been doing a lot. Doing too
He
much.
looks like a demon in the face.
Yeah, so for me, I feel like some of the stuff that Cat Williams said was true, but some of the stuff it made me question. So like the stuff that made me question what he said was when he talked about Ludacris and the Illuminati. I don't know. It's hard to say if that was true or not. I don't know if I believe that. I think he said something about it was between him and Ludacris. And Ludacris chose the Illuminati route, and he chose, I guess, another route. That was hard for me to wrap my
Can I be
mind
honest with you, Andre? I can believe it because he do get amazing movie deals.
No.
Like, I will say,
Ludacris?
yeah. I'm
Okay.
not gonna say it's true, but
Right.
I can see where Cat is coming from because now he
Allegedly.
has
Yes.
But
allegedly.
also remember when Ludacris was blackballed. Remember when he got blackballed? I forgot what he got blackballed for. He had Pepsi commercials, he had Cadillac commercials, and he did something, and they took everything away from him.
Okay.
I can't remember either, but it was something. I can't remember.
But now he's back on top.
Right.
He's in the State Farm commercials. He's doing this.
Right.
So, did he sell himself?
Right. What you guys feel about when he talked a little bit about Diddy when he said you gotta tell him no?
I agree. I feel like
He said he was offered $50 million, I think 4 times to party with Diddy, and he was like, you gotta tell him no.
No, you got him. Yeah.
Yeah, like what you
and I believe honestly
that was weak.
everything that
This is crazy.
my bad.
That was weak.
Everything that Cat was saying about Diddy, I totally believe. Even though this is alleged information, I believe it because I know Diddy was doing this comedy thing called Bad Boys of Comedy. And like I remember he was trying to recruit like legendary comedians and up and coming comedians. And he used to throw these crazy parties with all these comedians, and a few videos from that party actually got leaked. And I'm not sure if you guys can recall this video, but there was a video where Kevin Hart had a microphone and he was hosting some type of party, and like there was a dildo on the bed behind
Yeah,
Kevin
yeah,
Hart,
yeah.
and it was Diddy and Usher who were both
Usher was
sitting
in
on the
it,
bed.
yeah.
And
Allegedly. Okay.
No, this isn't. This
Oh, this
video
a
is
video?
out there. Yeah.
Okay.
This video is out there, and like Kevin Hart was even saying, "I don't want to sit on that bed, y'all. I don't got nothing to do with what's going on."
Oh,
So
I think I've seen that.
So Diddy,
I think I've seen that.
I can believe Cat Williams when he say Diddy was trying to buy my butthole, because he was trying to book comedians for his Bad Boys of Comedy, and why wouldn't he want Cat Williams to be a part of it, right? But Cat Williams obviously don't roll like that,
So why are we shooting this video in the bedroom?
right?
Yeah.
What the hell are y'all doing in the bedroom? Why the hell is there a dildo on the bed and a party full of men? That's the real
Did you
question.
see the thing I sent you where Shaq had Kevin Hart against the car?
Oh, yeah.
No, oh,
And-
I hadn't had a chance to check it out.
That made me so
he
uncomfortable.
got Kevin Hart across the car, and he got a cop badge on.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, when you go to jail, this is what they're going to do. So he's humping Kevin Hart
Wow.
on the car
Goodness, man.
and everything. So I'm like, why is all of this coming out?
Yeah.
Like-
But I'm glad it
That's
did
crazy,
come
man.
out. Like, I'm glad Cat Williams ruffled some feathers. You could
Yeah.
definitely tell he ruffled feathers because everyone had something to say.
Yeah.
Everyone came out. The only person who I haven't seen said anything was Steve Harvey
Exactly,
yet.
because he
Yeah.
got fired the most.
Yeah, and what he say? Did he say Steve Harvey was stealing jokes, or he said Cedric the Entertainer? was
Both of them.
stealing
Both
jokes?
of them. Because
Okay.
he said Steve Harvey was stealing Mark Kerry's
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
And the other one was Cedric the Entertainer.
So I
Cat
think
Williams.
he stole Cat Williams' joke when Cat Williams wasn't big,
Yeah.
like when he
Yeah.
was still, you know.
And plus,
Up and coming.
Yep.
in 1989, it's this show, Designer Woman.
Oh, yeah.
The black dude was saying a joke about my initials, Cedric Entertainment.
Yeah, I seen that.
Because I seen that like in 2007, 2008.
Bomalicious.
Bomalicious,
Yeah.
yeah. But
He said
that joke
Bomalicious.
came out in
Yeah.
1986.
Yeah.
In 1986. So, like, they've been stealing jokes for
for a while.
but now it's coming out. But
Right.
like you said, Cat Williams, he opened up a can of worms.
Worms, yeah.
So now a lot of people like Steve Harvey. Somebody said, why Steve Harvey got a book out, a relationship book, and he's on his third marriage. So how the hell he can tell a relationship marriage and you on your third because you marry your mistress?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So
But I look at it like this, Red. Like, okay, I'm gonna take Prince and Michael Jackson.
okay,
Who they come from? James Brown,
yeah,
Jackie Wilson.
yeah.
You know, they stole moves from them.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, uh-huh.
And who else? The late singer had the song Woo. Listen. you know what I'm talking about. What is his name? I see his face
The
right
pretty
now.
dude.
Yeah, the pretty dude.
Oh, you talking about the bars?
No, not Lionel. Not
I
them.
can't think of his name.
It'll come to me. But you know, everybody takes from everybody. You know what I'm
But,
saying?
but
Just
yeah,
like
yeah, that's dancing. But I'm
Yeah.
talking
Right.
about
Exactly.
actual.
Yeah.
yeah, but what I'm saying, they probably borrow.
No,
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel
No,
like
no, no,
with
that's not
comedy,
what I'm
it's
saying.
different.
No, but maybe comedy is different.
Different,
But
yeah.
what I'm saying is still, it's an art. You know,
Yeah.
dancing is an art.
Okay, so-
I'm looking at it. Maybe I'm looking at it because I'm an artist in a sense. So I'm looking at it like, okay, they borrowing from such and such.
But
and
you
such.
gotta acknowledge
Just
them
like-
when you borrow.
Yeah, you have
I
to
understand.
give credit. You have to
They
give
never,
Right.
they
Yeah.
never acknowledge
But-
like
but
saying,
my-
"Oh, this is from so and so." I took this joke from so. People literally thought Steve Harvey and Cedric Entertainer made
Made their
these
own
up.
jokes.
Right,
yeah.
right.
And everything. So that's the same thing saying I said I'm gonna do Jagar Morning Show.
But I'm pretty sure they
Take
borrowed
their
from
whole
like,
flow.
and take
Right.
the whole
Well,
style.
Yeah.
I understand, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they borrowed maybe from Richard Pryor. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And other comedians back in the day, they probably never acknowledged.
But-
But I do
Yeah.
understand what you're saying.
But they made their bones off of stealing.
stealing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Because okay,
hey,
if you got them stealing those two people, you don't think they stole other people's stuff?
but my whole
Right.
thing is it's not right to steal. We just having a discussion, so I'm just saying, you know, that's my opinion. Like, as far as, you know.
yeah,
To be
definitely.
honest with you, I don't
What you
think
think?
it's right, but I think that you should charge it to the game because, like, I don't do comedy. I do content creation. I've been owning my business for 4 years, and I remember when I was a person who didn't have followers,
Yeah.
the people who had large followings would look at my shit and then remake the same idea that
Yeah.
I
Yes,
came up
yeah.
with. And I used to
Right.
get so fucking mad. I used to be like, "Oh my gosh, they're so wrong. This is so immoral." But really, it's business,
Yeah.
and you got to charge it to the game. And it's not right, but it's going to happen. So. Yeah, I mean, some people take it lightly, some people don't. It depends. I don't think Cat took it lightly. I can
Yeah.
tell you still don't fuck with these niggas up to
Yeah.
this day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that you can either charge it to the game or you can not like them for it.
Yeah, and I think it depends on how you take someone's stuff. Like, if you take someone's stuff and you not putting them on, you know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
another
Like,
thing.
you just
Yeah.
taking the stuff from them, but you not,
Not
putting them
yeah.
on, exposing them,
That's
or
another
whatever.
thing. Yeah.
Then, how should I feel
But,
about
I mean,
that?
that's
Some promotion.
like the
Right.
rap game. Just like, you had Rakim, then you had Nas. Then you had, they all kind of borrowed from, these artists, that had style, had flow or whatever, they looked at their writing pattern, But like I said, I might be wrong.
No.
But I'm
You
looking at
definitely
it
got
like,
your opinion on it.
like everybody borrows from somebody or get their start from somebody. You know what I mean?
But just like she said, if I borrow from you, at least I'm gonna help you out.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm gonna put you on. Listen, I borrow a couple of stuff.
Right.
from you,
Yeah.
But I'm gonna, put
right.
you on this and
Exactly.
put you on that. But if you look at Steve Harvey and Cedric, and just like even the late what's his name? Bernie Mac
Right.
and everything, they said Steve Harvey hated Bernie Mac because he had better material than him and everything. But you also got to look at it this too. When Bernie Mac when he passed away,
Yeah.
they rose.
They rose, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
Bernie Mac was a threat.
Yeah, he was.
He definitely was a
triple
threat.
threat.
Yeah.
But also, I want to say
Yeah.
with Steve Harvey, with the Mark Curry, he had the principal.
Right.
And he did the school thing.
Yeah.
And
And
then
Steve
Steve
Harvey
Harvey.
did
Probably the
his
same
president.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
He
yeah.
stole that same
So is
concept.
that stealing or just borrowing?
Right.
Man.
By the way, what happened to Mark Curry? Like, what's up with him now?
He's still around,
But
but
he's not as big.
Yeah, I
No.
want to camp
Yeah.
Oh,
him.
Little Richard. That's who I was.
Lil
Little
okay.
Richard.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lil
Prince.
Richie.
yeah,
Prince and Michael Jackson was influenced by it as well.
influence. You said, not steal.
Not still.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
influence.
It's two different
It's
words.
influence.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, they're influenced by it.
Right.
Maybe the
But-
comedians were influenced by
That's funny. So what did y'all think about Cat Williams saying that that Ricky Smiley was already supposed to be Santa Claus? And I guess Cat Williams said that Ricky Smiley wanted to be what's his name? Mike. Pimp Mike.
Yeah,
what was
yeah,
the pimp's name? The pimp.
Oh yeah.
But Ricky Smiley's point is basically like, I went there, I auditioned for the
Right.
Mike Pimp role or whatever. But Ricky Smiley was saying, nah, you were supposed to be Santa Claus or whatever.
Because I think Cat Williams, he played a good pimp.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
Like-
He
like-
played a better
played
pimp
that
than
role.
Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
played that role.
He was made for that role. And Ricky Smiley, he looked like I don't want to diss him, but he looks deformed. So
Oh,
how you
my
playing
Oh
a pimp?
my God.
How you playing a pimp and everything?
Yo, you're good at acting like an old lady. I
Yeah.
feel like Ricky Smiley, he does a great grandma
that's
impression, but
another
to be a
topic.
pimp,
That's another topic I wanna get into.
That's another topic right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Cat Williams, he's exposed people.
Yeah, he has.
And plus, this is Cat Williams. He didn't just come out and just say, okay, he been like this.
Yeah.
Because when he was doing his comedy, he was exposing about the government. He was exposing about the Mexicans. He was
Hollywood.
exposing about Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood, all
and,
of that.
And then he got arrested 47 times with no conviction.
I like how you mentioned that he been like this, because something I will say too is like the recent interview that he did with Shannon Sharp. It definitely made me go back to his old comedy shows and say, what was he saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it made me pay attention more to what he was saying. He been saying this the whole time,
To be
but we
honest,
haven't been listening.
Yes.
But this opened our eyes to what he was saying.
Yeah.
Facts. And to be honest with you, like you said, he always been this way, but I feel like the reason why it's going so viral this time is because he threw Diddy name into it. Because Diddy is such a hot topic and he threw him under the bus too. That's why people are finally like realizing, oh, he got something to say.
Also Steve Harvey, because everybody thought Steve Harvey
Right.
was the great savior until this came out. Like Steve Harvey couldn't do nothing wrong.
Right.
Until you be like, okay, he stole this, he stole that. Hold on. Let's go back and see, because now they got videos. Now we can go back and say, okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Mark Curry, he got an interview talking about how Steve Harvey stole everything.
Mm-hmm.
He
Right,
actually
right.
got a video out saying this is what he took from me and this is what he took from me.
Right.
To
right.
get up there. So
Yeah.
That's why he got so
Everyone's
successful.
path to success isn't squeaky clean.
And-
Like you said, we
yeah.
looked at Steve Harvey as this god
Yeah,
of comedy, but
relationship,
he did
yeah.
stuff
Like,
too.
oh,
yeah,
right,
yeah, yeah,
family man, relationship, family
Right.
feud guy. Like he's like a household
Name.
But you can learn from a jackass. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So you can learn from anybody. What I do is eat the meat, spit out the bones, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If
Pause.
he's saying something that I'm just saying, if he's saying something that I can use and I can apply it to my life in a positive way, I'm gonna take it.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so the thing is, we all not perfect, and I understand
Yeah.
that, and I ain't trying to preach.
Uh-huh.
But you know, it's like I said, you know, eat the meat, spit out the bones, but at the same time, you know,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
some.
what's
It
up
was
with it?
definitely some knowledgeable things that he
Yeah.
said in it. Like I told you guys when we was talking in the radio studio, he basically said,
Mm-hmm.
you know, school teaches you when you go to school, it basically sets you up to work for somebody else.
right.
You know what I
right.
mean? Like that was something I took from that. You know, that put it in my head. Like, okay, yes,
Right.
that's exactly what school teaches you.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
set you up
yeah.
to work for someone else. No, we should be setting ourselves up to work for
Ourselves,
ourselves.
yeah,
Exactly.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That's a
So
fact.
I
There you
definitely
go.
took from that.
Which there's still got to be someone to work in the industries, but in Black America, we need more
Of us,
entrepreneurship.
exactly.
Like, no offense, forget everybody else and what they got going on. In our community, we need more entrepreneurship, more ownership, period.
And I like how you
Yeah,
said, you know, go to a
exactly.
tech,
Yeah.
a school that can, you know, teach
Yeah,
you
yeah.
different things. for
Go to
yourself.
trade school first
Yeah.
and then go to college. Because college, to me, my opinion, is a trap for people just to pay back the government more money that they taking from us already. And plus, we not educating ourselves. So
Right.
And plus, they want you to have some type of experience.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
You notice that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
When you go to
But
yeah.
At
go
the
ahead.
same time, I feel like that because us as Black people in America, we're aware that we need more entrepreneurship and ownership.
Right.
I feel like we kind of became anti-university.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't take that route because university can be very helpful. Because what about the Black doctors? They still got to go through that
Yeah,
rite
you
of
gotta go
passage.
through that.
Yeah.
The Black
Yes.
lawyers still
Yeah,
got to go
yes,
through that
yeah.
rite of passage. And
Yeah.
a lot of different professions that can benefit our community still has to go through university. So if you're seeking a career that requires that, don't also be deterred. Don't think like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm
We
home
not
before.
knocking school
No,
at all.
yeah, no, we want our doctors and our lawyers and
exactly.
our physicians. We
Yeah.
want them to go to
Yeah.
school now.
Yeah.
We
It's
don't
like-
want
and,
us.
and plus, it got to be for
represent
you. Yeah, it
Right.
got to
But
be
also,
something that you want to do.
you need to do
Yeah.
a trade because if like back in the 70s when we had the metal shops, the wood shops, plumbing,
In the 80s.
when we got out of high school
Yeah.
and everything, we didn't call nobody to fix anything,
Right,
Because
right.
we already had that trade already in
Right.
high school.
All the men knew how to fix
Yeah,
everything.
know how to
Right,
fix
right,
things.
right.
If you notice, all these companies, you got the plumbing, electrician, you got all these companies now, and no disrespect to white people, but it's mostly owned by white people.
People. Yeah.
And
Or
that-
even
you know what I'm
Hispanic
saying?
and Latino Americans, no shade.
Yeah, so basically, I'm saying this: before you even think about college, just like in China, you got to go to the military first before you go do anything else
Right, right.
and everything,
right.
just in case. So that's what I'm just saying. Go to get a trade, learn something to fall back on. If
Right,
college
right.
it don't work,
Right.
it's cheaper.
Yeah,
Doing two
yeah.
2 to 3 years in a trade school, you can learn.
You
Yeah.
learn, yeah.
So
Yeah.
and plus you don't have to pay back all this student
Right.
funds money and
Right.
150,000.
Crazy.
Nah, that's
Oh,
crazy.
150,000.
Yeah,
That is
that's
a
crazy.
ridiculous amount.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
person that go to
crazy.
medical school like twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also want to get back to this industry thing.
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all think about? You got to make it as men to wear dresses in the
Oh, that's
industry.
it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah, that's something I heard. I was
Oh, no.
hearing he was
So
saying.
do you
man.
think they trying to bring us down and just put dresses, make us like a woman?
Can I tap
Yeah,
in?
go
right
ahead.
there,
Go
Greg?
ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think that this is just a modern version of buck breaking like they used to do back in the day. And buck
Okay.
breaking was a practice that Willie Lynch taught the slave owners during the colonial era, basically, where they would emasculate the strongest black man on the plantation
Yes.
to basically get everybody scared straight. So like they will
Yeah.
rape him, or they'll rape him in front of everybody, or even like remove his testicles in front of everyone, or just do some type of emasculating act against him in front of everyone because they felt like that the slaves may have been on the verge of rebelling. So I feel like that when they put our black Hollywood male stars in dresses,
Dresses,
it's like a
yeah.
modern form of buck breaking to where like, okay, this big strong man Terry Crews, who we
Yeah.
look at as being like a strong rich
man,
black
yeah.
man,
Yeah.
influential, is in a fucking dress.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
and it's honestly, when you look at it,
You
every
upset with
comedian.
that.
Sorry.
Yes, yeah.
Nah,
I don't
nah.
like to see that. I like to see my
I mean to
strong
keep it
black.
100.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
every comedian goes through that, and it's weird. Why do every black male comedian have to put on a dress at some point?
To
Which
be
Tyler Perry does
successful.
it willingly. I just want to throw that out. That's his thing, but like
Right.
a lot of them, that's not their thing. So yeah, it's kind
Okay.
of weird.
You know,
Go ahead.
black men, you know, we're strong, we're aggressive. You know, and like you said, I think what they're trying to do is just trying to, you know, bring us down as far as our masculinity. And, you know,
So what do
That's-
you
that's
think
what I
about?
think.
Also, okay, it started with Flip Wilson
yeah,
and everything. He came out as a girl
yeah.
on his show. You ever see the Flip?
Yeah.
Flip
It's
Wilson's a
Geraldine.
comedian?
Yeah,
Geraldine.
yeah.
Oh, we must have
Yeah.
seen
Geraldine.
him.
His
Yeah.
Geraldine,
Yeah.
his whole thing was Geraldine.
Right,
Then you had Martin
right.
I remember
with
Shanae.
Shanae.
with
Shanae.
Shanae.
And
You had Jamie
female
Foxx.
Fox, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you even have Wesley Snipes,
Nice, yeah.
ugly ass girl. And then like you could go on Ben Bahrain. I always looked at him as a
Man,
father
father
figure
figure. Yeah,
and everything until I
yeah,
seen him in that
yeah,
dress.
yeah.
So why do they still do these roles? Like, is it in their contracts or
Right.
like my thing is this? I want to
Yeah,
understand
no.
why do they still put on dresses and everything? Because the Martin,
Yeah.
Big Mama,
Oh yeah, Big Mama's
just like the dude said. Well, I forgot his name. He's the comment. He said, "We got plenty of black mamas
Right.
in this world that can play all
Play,
these
yeah.
people."
Right.
And then the person, the dude, I forgot his name. He was on Lottery. He was on Lottery, and
Right.
plus he played Big Mama. He played the son of Martin, and he played the girl. He had him dress up as a girl. They got an interview with him now, circling around. He said when he put on that dress, it fucked up his whole career.
Wow.
It messed up his whole career. He said after that, he didn't feel right.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And
embarrassing.
he was young at the time, so he did it. He's like, "Oh, I'm with Martin. I'm a co-star with Martin. I'm gonna put on a dress." So go
I
ahead.
think they think that's what the media wants, or that's what will make them successful. Because Cat Williams was talking about it, and he was talking about how him and Martin, I guess Martin wanted him to be in a movie, but Martin told him that he had to, get in a dress, basically. And Cat Williams was
Isn't
like,
that
I'm in front of all these, white people.
Yeah.
Like, why he wanted me to get in a dress? Why you got me doing this? But I think,
Right.
I don't know if Martin maybe thought, like, I got big like this.
Yeah.
I want to keep this going on. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like
you're exactly
I don't
right.
know, because I mean, technically, Martin, the show Martin was big, and
Yeah.
Shanae was very big. Like
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
maybe he thinks that idea of him being in a dress in Big Mama's house, the movie he was in, maybe he thinks that idea got him this
Exactly.
successful, so he wants to
So
continue
he's trying to
that.
pass the torch. And
Right.
what you're saying is exactly right, because there is certain rites of passage. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no! You good? No, you good?
Okay.
I'm chilling.
I just wanted to say, like, I think that he thought he was doing kind of solid. Like, okay, if you're trying to really get to that gradient, to
Right.
the next level, play a stupid role, wear a dress, and
Right,
boom, you going to the top. And that's part of the whole selling your soul process, because
Yes.
a lot of people think that when you sell your soul, you're like, oh, my name's this, and I'm selling my
Yeah.
soul. Wait,
Right.
no, it's through your actions. It's through
Yeah.
how far are you willing to go. How much of your morals and ethics are you willing to put on the back
Yeah.
burner before you're like full blown worshiping Satan? Like that's basically how it goes. So yeah, I think that he was trying to put him on, but Cat seen it for the corruption that it was. Like,
Right.
oh, that's a
Yeah.
abomination.
I think it's that check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
You know what I'm
is.
saying? That's their money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
'cause-
saying? They give you this 6 figures or whatever or more or whatever.
Just to
You
put
know,
on the
some people, hey, look, hey, I'm gonna get this money.
Yeah.
That's their mentality.
Yeah.
You know, but where's your character integrity? Where are
Yeah.
your morals?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so
Because when I was growing up,
I
a
ain't putting on
lady
no dress.
supposed to
Get
wear a
that.
dress, not a man.
Right.
If you was wearing a dress, you was gay.
Yeah.
That's how we looked at it. But like I said, with the Flip Wilson, they didn't look at it like that. Like
Yeah.
a lot of black people, he caught slack over it.
Yeah.
And everything. But if you mention Flip Wilson, that's what they know him for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So now they looking at all black strong men. Like if you look at the whole list from the 80s, 70s, 80s, and the 90s, everybody wore a black dress except Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And everything. And he put like, I'm not doing this. And plus, he's like, if Denzel wear a dress, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Right.
Yeah. Black man ain't got nothing. Like, it's a wrap.
So to me, it seemed like you have options.
Right.
No.
Whether you gonna do this,
Right.
Or be out.
or be out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and a
So
lot of
that's why I
them
said
don't want to go back.
Go back.
Right.
To,
A lot of them will say like
Yeah.
allegedly like Nori. Like Nori wasn't nobody until the Drink Champs, and then he got with Puffy.
Yeah.
And everything, and then he started. It's a good concept, good idea that he did, but they seen that money, and they put their hands, and I think he bit the apple too, and
Right,
everything.
right.
But why his best friend and Capone not with him?
Yeah.
Like that's the place I don't understand. You got Nori. If Nori and Capone came out together, all right, I'm doing this Drink Champ show. You want to rock with me?
Yeah, exactly.
But he's not.
Exactly.
They probably have
He's
their
staying
reasons.
away from
Away
it.
from all of that. Yeah.
So it's something.
Yeah. You probably like, I'm not willing to
all
do that.
money ain't good money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also, I feel like they face this threat. When you don't agree to do the fucked up shit that's presented to you when you're a Hollywood star,
Yeah.
I feel like it holds you back because then if you don't accept it, the people who want you to play that role would then mark you as difficult.
Right.
And
Or
getting
hard to
jobs.
work with.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
hard to
that's
work
what
with.
Cat Williams was
Yeah,
saying as
it-
well.
Yeah,
getting jobs
yeah.
become virtually impossible. So a lot of them do feel like they're faced with dilemmas where I either do it or I'm probably not going to make a lot of money for the rest of this
Yeah.
year or even next year. So yeah, it's their pockets that are being affected. They're putting money before everything,
Yeah.
And when you do that, you're just like a whore. Like you stand for nothing, fall for anything, as you say.
Yeah.
Like if you're willing to sell your butthole for a check, cool. But
I
personally
like
for
going
me,
the independent route, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the best route to go.
I like
you
being
know,
able to look at myself in the mirror. And
I
not
like
feel
to be
ashamed.
free.
Right.
You know
But
what I mean? So-
also, I want to talk about a little bit about why the black actors and actresses is not getting paid either.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
Right.
a good topic.
it's like we do the craziest stuff and the dressing,
Yeah.
but the money still ain't adding up because most of them is still broke
Yeah.
and everything. And with this industry thing, it's not the money. I was just looking at somebody with a podcast. He said it's not the money. If you look at all these stars and rappers today
Yeah,
and now,
yeah.
what they got one thing in common. It's not money. It's how high they can go.
Right.
How many people they got on their Instagram. I got 1 million people
Right.
and everything, but you're not getting the money.
Right.
Right.
And,
right.
and you know what I'm saying? You got to look at it like that. They'll sit there and be like, look, I'll get you 5 million. 5 million viewers on your thing, but I'm only going to give you 100,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's backwards.
And they
man.
also gift them with items. Like from what I heard, a lot of rappers, actresses, and actors, they don't get money. They get a place to stay
Yes,
and a car.
car.
And
And
they
that's
get
it.
just a few dollars in their pocket, but they really broke for real.
But
They
see,
been giving that shit.
To me, with the rappers and the singers and all that, that's just a platform. You position yourself so you can do other stuff. Use that to do other stuff. Don't just rap and that's all you going to
But
do.
if you sign that contract,
Yeah.
and they said this is the only thing you could do,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But-
I understand that.
but that's the
if-
360 contract now.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you get on right now,
Right.
they're gonna say you can do this.
Right.
That's it. And
Exactly.
then you be like, well, I want to branch out and do this and
Right.
do this.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah,
not
it don't
gonna
go that way.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
Well,
nah.
you need to go negotiate that within your contract that you can do. Other
No,
stuff.
but those are the contracts they're giving out now.
I
It's
understand.
no negotiation.
Uh-huh.
It's this
This.
or you
right.
stay independent.
Wow.
And
I'm
that's
saying
what,
independent.
and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and that's
Nothing
why,
bad.
that's why
Yeah.
you got Sexy Red doing
Right.
all that shit.
Working
Right.
on stage,
Like-
watching
like-
fucking
like-
videos.
That's her brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna do this for us, and we're gonna give you this amount of
Still
money,
not free.
and then if you
Right.
try to go that way, we will
Right.
blackball you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what they did with Cat Williams.
Yeah,
Cat Williams
yeah.
was talking too much about what's going on
Oh,
in the
yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Okay, he got weed on him. Let's arrest him for weed.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
got this on him. Let's arrest him for this. Oh, he did a red light. Let's arrest him for this. So,
Exactly.
so that's how they blackball you. They don't like come out and blackball you. They just sit there and take everything away from you.
Exactly.
Like
They
like
put you into
or
financial
set
prison
you up.
or
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, certain things make you look like you crazy and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
yeah. Say, oh, no,
I
he
understand
crazy.
that. I mean,
Yeah,
crazy.
he's crazy.
yeah,
He do
researching
drugs.
this since the
We've
90s.
seen
But
that.
the
Yeah.
funny part
Yeah.
is that the Hollywood machine will use your drug use and your habits to try to destroy you and tear you down and rip apart your image. But everybody fucking does it. So I'm just
Yes.
like, pick one.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Cat Williams does
Yeah.
cocaine. He smokes. He drinks a lot. He does hard drugs. That's fucking 90% of Hollywood.
Yes.
It could be
Yeah,
any of these
yeah.
motherfuckers on any given day. So I feel like I never really brought into that whole he's a crazy crackhead
Yeah.
narrative. I
Yeah.
can tell just based off the way he speaks that he was a very intelligent
Yeah,
person.
that's what I said. You
Same
can
thing
tell
with
he's
Dave
very
Chappelle too.
intelligent.
Yeah.
They tried to do the he's a crazy crackhead thing with Dave Chappelle when he went and ran off to Africa for those years.
And then you had Martin. Remember, he was running down the street
Yeah.
screaming or something like
Martin?
that.
Yeah, small
Yeah,
down.
yeah. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would run down the street with a gun.
Yeah.
Going crazy. But
Those are the things.
like, what
They-
makes these people do this?
I know.
Like, they get to a certain point and then they snap. Just like,
Oh, Cat Williams, I'm sorry to cut you, but remember Cat Williams was screaming or something about they kidnapped his daughter or something? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
I ain't seen that one.
Yeah. Or something.
I think
crazy.
the
daughter's
dude
missing
called
from
and said
Yeah,
that
something.
Cat Williams kidnapped him. He was calling on the phone. He was like, "I'm being held hostage." He said, "Who's holding you hostage?" He said, "Cat Williams."
No, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, because
That's
they
crazy.
just had that video out.
Oh, okay.
That, talking about that and everything. But they will label you as crazy.
Yeah, they
Crazy,
will
man,
blackball
yeah.
you. Probably
Blackball
tell
you,
other
yeah.
people in the industry you're difficult to work with, you're hard to work with.
That's what
Like
happened with
Monique.
Or Monique. I was
Yeah.
getting ready to bring
Yeah, yeah.
Monique.
And you know
name
what's
up.
funny? She was
Yeah.
actually trying to fight for her rights that Red was speaking on. Of I should be paid like everybody else
yeah,
is being paid
yeah.
because they paid her to film the movie, which they only paid her $50,000 for Precious. Think
Yeah.
about that, $50,000 fucking dollars. For
And how
Precious
much
the
money
movie.
they made. more
Right.
for
They
that.
made millions. It was a box. It was literally a smash hit when it came
And
out. It had the nerve to ask her to go across seas
Yeah.
for months to promote the film even further and don't pay her shit else extra. You expect
Yeah.
for someone to work for free?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
took-
Exactly.
When she wasn't accepting that, they marked her as difficult, and she suffered for years. Had to go into bankruptcy, damn near, and everything.
And
And
that's
also-
why Taraji P. Henson
What's
is
the
sitting
same-
up.
yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Same thing, you know?
they
She
use
is, man.
our
It's
own
been a
black
long time.
people against Monique, like
Yeah.
Tyler Perry,
Yeah.
Daniel.
What's that nigga? That
What's the dude name?
something
Daniel.
Daniels,
Something.
Daniel.
Yeah.
I think
the
of
Lionsgate guy.
Yeah. The one that did Empire.
Lee Daniels.
Lee
That's what it is.
Daniels. The
All
one
of
who
them-
owed Dane money.
Yeah. All of
Yeah.
them ganged up on Monique because I guess they
And
told her was like,
Yeah.
and Oprah was like, look, she got to get out of here. She's talking to
She
her.
running
Yeah,
around.
yeah,
And they probably looking at it like, yo, she's fucking up she gonna fuck up our money
Right.
and
Right,
everything.
right,
So
right.
another thing, do y'all think black people should go against black people over money?
No, I don't.
I don't think you should do it in public, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not trying to sound racist, but other races don't do that. Like, they don't come at each other in public. I think that maybe we should keep it within our communities
Yes,
behind closed
yes.
doors.
And then
But
I
don't show
hate-
face to others.
And I hate how like an outspoken black person is seen as difficult to work with or hard to work
Yeah.
with or
Yeah. Yeah.
blackballed. But when
Yeah.
white people
We
do
will do
it
it.
and speak up for
It's all
what
good.
they feel like they
yeah,
deserve.
but don't
these
you
people-
girl, you go, girl.
But don't these actors and actresses know what they're getting before they start
Hell
shooting?
yeah, they do. They just get sick of it.
I feel
after
like
a
yes
long
and
time.
no.
You don't.
Yeah.
So you have an option. You don't have to take that, or you try to do some type of negotiation.
They want to take it and they don't
Yeah.
see. They know what they signed up for, but they get to
Yeah.
a point to where they're tired of pouring themselves off. They don't
Yeah.
want to do it no more.
Yeah,
They want to
yeah.
be able to get their money an honest way.
Yeah.
But it's too late, motherfucker. You signed
Yeah,
the contract.
You already signed that deal.
That-
so.
yeah, exactly. The deal has been made, so it's not that.
But-
simple.
But I think they want to be treated fairly as the other races,
Other
like
races,
other
yeah.
nationalities.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
if so and so did this, would they be treated like this?
But like I
They
said, it
wouldn't.
goes back.
They wouldn't.
You should have more gifts and talents within you
Yeah.
to bring out to get more money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Not just rely on your acting, singing, rapping, whatever.
Right.
So you know, why you sitting there for like 2-3 years waiting on a star role when you could be doing something else.
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't we see enough black people?
I got
making their
one
own
thing
Talk.
else. That y'all know Living Single, right? And Friends.
Right.
You know Living Single. Friends is a spinoff from that.
Yeah.
Living Single was supposed to be that movie, that sitcom.
Yeah.
Which it was.
But they turned around and made Friends. So most of the, if you look at Friends, I never really watched Friends, but
Yeah.
somebody put it out there. If you watch Friends, some of Friends episodes,
It was
they
a
got
good
Living
happening.
Singles
Yeah.
scenarios.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
did.
And
Yeah.
and they think, and they never got up there.
I never thought
They
of
weren't-
that.
No.
That's
It's actually
crazy.
this is that's why. What's the girl name from the lawyer on Living Single?
Maxine.
Yeah, she don't get along with one of the people that's producing or something, and everything because they blackballed them and everything.
I noticed that afterwards.
And then remember Friends, they was getting $1 million an episode.
Mm-hmm.
How much
Wow.
Living Single was getting an episode? I think like 20,000.
Yeah, I believe
If
you.
even
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so basically, like you said, you can sit there and say, okay, I want to do this and I want to do that, but the media, no, not the media, the industry
Right.
is like, I don't care what you want.
I know this is kind of a stupid
This is
point.
what you're gonna get.
Yeah, I understand that. But like
and
I
then
said-
if you get mad and voice your opinion, Jagar is hard to work with. He's crazy.
Right.
Right.
So that's how they get you. So we got to be a little smarter than go to them. I just want to say we need to come with a black network
Yeah.
of non-scared people
Yeah.
to stand up and say, look, we're not going for this.
Exactly. That is
Exactly.
not Zeus Network.
But keep
branch
your
events.
cool.
Another
That's the
one.
No,
thing.
sometimes you
Yeah.
gotta.
No. I'm just saying there's a certain way you could go about doing certain things,
But-
but still you want to keep your cool.
Okay, so
In a certain situation,
no. I'm okay. Now I understand that.
3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My thing is this: when Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and all these people
Talking.
protesting and,
Right.
and going out marching, we did this for what 40 years?
yeah.
Where
yeah,
did it
yeah.
get us?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'd rather fuck it. We gonna run up in there in the studio with the guns and shit. And we gonna let these motherfuckers know this is what it is.
I totally understand.
Allegedly.
I understand. No, seriously.
but
Right.
sometimes you gotta take and stop.
And I understand that sometimes you got to be bold. You got to go up there, and handle your business, do what you got to do. But in some cases, you don't have to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I do understand, sometimes, things might get on your nerves, be like, I'm tired of this shit. If I say boom, 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 yo, I'm running up in here. Yo, let them know, I understand that. But sometimes, we have to think. And
Yeah.
that's what hurt us.
Yeah.
We don't think.
We need-
That's true.
We got,
You have to
we
have
ready to.
that balance.
What?
Yeah.
Look, I say this before we leave. We need thinkers and we need soldiers.
Yeah.
Point blank.
That's
No
true.
doubt.
With any
We need a
movement,
balance.
Any
Yes,
movement.
you do need a balance.
But-
Some intellectual
Yeah.
warriors.
Yeah.
But I like to say this is Nappy Red.
Yes, this is Dre Monique.
Amina Sahara.
And Jagar.
See y'all next week. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Oh,
That's
it's gonna do
dope.
it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That was a real good one.
Now,
It
you
was
said
so
sing
good.
it,
It's
right?
almost 9 o'clock. Yeah.